Shalom, party people, and welcome to the 12th Sea. Today, let's look at Forrest Gump, and I am going to definitively prove that Jenny's son, Forrest Jr., quote unquote, is not Forrest's kid. Forrest, you are not the father. Hey, this is the first time I'm ever doing a video like this, so I want you guys to like, subscribe, do all of the YouTube things, check us out. I do a lot of other really cool stuff on YouTube, and if this goes well, we might do some more. Let's proceed.
War hero and national celebrity and a shrimping boat captain.
Hard date right here
College
coming
graduate, this City Falls of Greenbow, Alabama, decided to get together and offered me a fine job. So I never went back to work for Lieutenant Dan. Though he did take care of my Bubba Gump money, he got me invested in some kind of fruit company.
There's a date on
so
this
then
letter.
I got a call.
Let's look. Zoom in. 1975, September 23rd, 1975. I'm going to give you a better view.
I'm saying we don't have to worry about money.
September 23rd, 1975. Now, I know that Apple in real life started in 1976, but we are going with film continuity right here. A printed date in Forrest's hand, 1975.
No more. And I said, that's good. One less thing. Now, Mama said there's only so much fortune a man really needs, and the rest is just for showing off. So, I gave a whole bunch of it to the Foursquare Gospel Church, and I gave a whole bunch to the Bayou La Battery Fishing Hospital. And even though Bubba was dead and Lieutenant Dan said I was nuts, I gave Bubba's mama. But at night time, when they
gave Bubba's mama Bubba's share. So Forrest has been extremely generous with his money. In this, he has been giving it left and right. That big ribbon cutting there, he probably got some press. What do you think of the possibility that Jenny saw press saying that Forrest is a gazillionaire in his own words and knows he is doing very, very well? Let's keep going.
Nothing to do, and the house was all empty. I'd always think of Jim.
Jenny shows back up.
Hello, Forrest.
Jenny came back and stayed with me. Maybe it was because she had nowhere else to go. Or maybe it was because she was so tired because she went to bed and slept like she hadn't slept in years.
What?
It was wonderful having her home. Tired because she went to bed and slept like she hadn't slept in years.
I wonder why.
It was wonderful having her home. Every day we'd take her to heaven.
What's going on here? An emotional outburst. She's tired and she slept and slept and slept like she hadn't slept in years. Emotional outbursts. Either she's pregnant right now or she's postpartum. One of the two. And what do we see going on here? Fireworks. It's 4th of July. This broadcast right here, this broadcast ran 4th of July, 1976 for the bicentennial. That's an important, hard timestamp for this.
You done watching it?
Forrest asks her to marry him.
Will you marry me? I'd make a good husband, Jenny. I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
Look at this right here. This is guilt on Jenny's face because she knows what she's about to do. She comes and joins him, and he's surprised to see her. This is the first time this has happened. They have never slept together up until this point. And she leaves. This is the next day, July 5th, 76. And what does she say to this man?
Where are you running off to?
I'm not running.
I'm not running. She knows exactly what she just did. She's solidifying in Forrest's mind that they did sleep together. And then Forrest goes off on his run. So, July 5th, 76, same day, he starts his run. All right, Forrest goes off in his run, and we're going to skip through as much of this as we can. He says it is 3 years, 2 months, 14 days, and
Maybe I just
16
run across
hours
the great
later.
state of Alabama.
We're about to get there.
That's what I did.
Are for animals! Somebody who has the answer! Hey, help me, huh?
Times.
Here, use this one.
Anyway, like I was saying, I had a lot of company. My mom always said, you got to put the past behind you before you can move on. And I think that's what my running was all about. I had run for 3 years, 2 months, 14 days, and 16 hours.
Approximately September 20, 1979.
Quiet, quiet, he's gonna say something.
I'm pretty tired.
All right, so Forrest stops his run. It's approximately September 20 of 1979. Obviously, it's going to take him a little while to get home. Next thing that happens, Forrest is watching TV when something very, very important that gives us a hard date to follow on. And a letter shows up from Jenny. That letter from Jenny is telling him to come see her. So we have another hard date coming up right here.
Think I'll go home now.
Moments ago, at 2:25 p.m., as President Reagan was leaving the Washington Presidential Hotel,
All right, so we have an assassination attempt on President Reagan, which that happened March 30th, 1981, and the TV announcer just said moments ago. That's when Forrest gets that letter that just arrived. So we are canonically March 30, 1981, March 31, when he's actually sitting down talking to everybody about all the, the previous things that have happened in this film on the bench. So 31st, maybe April 1st, 2nd, by the time that it actually takes him to travel this whole way to come see Jenny. But end of March, early April, Forrest shows up in 1981 to Jenny's house. Let's keep going.
Forrest! How you doing? Come in. Thank you. Everything, there you are.
All right, let's look at this date. 1978 reinforces that he was running in 1976 because he ran for 3 years and change.
This, I got you running.
I ran a long way for a long time.
There. Listen, I want to apologize for anything that I ever did to you, because...
Guilt.
Hey, you! This is my old friend from Alabama. How'd you do? Listen, next week my schedule changes, so I'll be able to, but thanks.
No
for picking
problem.
him up.
Gotta go, Jen. I'm double packed.
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks. This is my very good friend, Mr. Gump. Here, can you say hi to him?
Hello, Mr. Gump.
Hello?
Oh, can I go watch TV now?
Yes, you can. Just keep it low.
You're a mama, Jenny.
I'm a mama. His name's Forrest.
Like me.
I named him after his daddy.
Liar! Liar!
His name's Forrest.
Like me.
I named him after his daddy.
He got a daddy named Forrest, too?
You're his daddy, Forrest.
You're a liar.
All right, how do I know that? I know that she's lying because of this line getting ready to come up in just a moment.
Look at me, Forrest. There's nothing you need to do, okay? You didn't do anything wrong. Okay? Isn't he beautiful?
She's looking to
It's
see
the most beautiful thing I've ever
if he
seen.
believes her. Here's proof right here.
But is he smart or
He's very smart. He's one of the smartest in his class.
What? The smartest in his what?
is he smart or
He's very smart. He's one of the smartest in his class.
The smartest, one of the smartest in his class. Canonically, that puts him in first grade. And when is this? This is end of March, beginning of April of 81. March, April. This is the end of the school year, towards the end of the school year. First grade. That puts him at 7 years old, approximately. When did they do the horizontal tango? 1976. 9 months after July 4th of 76. Puts him born, let's see, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. He has an approximate birth date of April of 77. Maybe March if he was a little early. Maybe. So this kid should just be about birthday time if it is actually Jenny's baby, or if it is actually Forrest's baby. Notice we're in March, April. There is nothing in this apartment that appears to be anything birthday related for Forrest Jr. That's mild point. But if he is canonically in school, 1981, he's probably not in kindergarten because kindergarten really wasn't a big thing back then. And even if he was in kindergarten, we can get there in just a moment. But first grade, end of the school year, so probably 7 years old. Birthday of 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, which is where we are right now. He should be 4 years old if he's Forrest's son. 4 years old. So a 4-year-old in first grade? No. No. Even if he was a year early. If he was a year early into first grade, so 5 turning 6, still not going to happen. Even if he was in kindergarten, not in first grade, let's just assume kindergarten on a single mother, probably a waitress job based off her uniform that she's wearing. She's got a name tag on right now. She's probably not making that much money as a single mom in 1981. Do you think she has the money to send him to a private kindergarten? Doubt it. But even if she does, and he's a year early into kindergarten, giving him a 2-year bump, this is the end of the school year. So that means he would have started. Do you think he started kindergarten a year early in 1980? Because that's when it would have been. The kid would have been 3. A 3-year-old? That does not happen. especially not early, especially she wouldn't have the money to send him to some kind of a private school. So the kid is in something that is public or low cost, which would put him in first grade. This kid is at least 6, at least. Haley Joel Osment's character, like he is actually like 5.5 to 6 years old at the time of this filming, which doesn't matter because that's not what you can make a kid up or down in the script, and it is what it is. But the fact that he is the smartest, one of the smartest in his class, 1981, single mom, he's in grade school right now, more than likely. And even if we want to go assume that he is a year early into a kindergarten program, let's see, he is 4 years old, approximately 4 years old if he's Forrest's baby at this time, entering into a kindergarten program. They would not take him at approximately 4 years old, and this would have been a year prior when he started at 3 years old. So he is at least, even if he was a year early, he is at least 4 or 5 months shy of a cutoff date of going into kindergarten, even if they would take him a year early, which is no go. This is not Forrest's son. Hard date right here. 1982, March 22nd, 1982, when Jenny dies. They are together, married for less than a year. And when Forrest is at Jenny's grave, he even says that Forrest Jr. or whatever is incredibly smart. He's getting ready to start school again. They've been together for a year. So he would be another year older, getting ready to start school again, because this is happening in, I would assume around August of 73, 72. Yeah, August of 72 when this is happening. He's getting ready to start again. So he has been in school. He has been riding a school bus. This kid is in at least second grade, if not third. And this is 1972. So we have 77 birth date. So 78, 79, 80, 81, 82. Kids should be 5 years old canonically to be Forrest's son. And he is starting back school again. Just another hard line on this. Haley Joel Osment's character, Forrest Jr., quote unquote, is not Forrest's son. He can't be. Just timeline. Even if he was a preemie, to get a school cutoff date in there for him to be going back to school, him having started early and everything, puts him roughly 5 months early, 4 months early. Having a viable baby in the late 70s in less than ideal conditions where you don't have a ton of money, highly unlikely that Jenny would be giving birth to a viable baby that can make a cutoff point at that time. She was either pregnant when she went to go see Forrest, and that's why she slept, because she was tired, or she had already given birth, which is probably more likely. She had already given birth, and she was either still dealing with postpartum symptoms or her AIDS was starting to show up. So at this, Jenny duped Forrest. She outright knew that Forrest wasn't the father, and she chose to pick him because he was the most financially secure. And in doing that, she probably gave him AIDS, and now by the time that Forrest has problems with AIDS, Forrest Jr. is going to end up without a dad, and hopefully he's got the legal structure that will put him in and take care of him, because I know he's got the finances to do it. But Jenny trying to fix mistakes is only putting her son in further and further jeopardy. So let that be a lesson to you. Anyway, if you liked this, like, subscribe, all the YouTube things, and go tell me in the comments, what do you think? Am I right? Is this actually Forrest's kid? There's a fan theory that Forrest knew that this wasn't his son and he chose to raise him anyway. And there's also another fan theory that Forrest's mom knew that Forrest wasn't her baby either, because he just showed up at the boarding house one day. And so therefore chose to just raise him anyway. And maybe Forrest knew that. Maybe that's why, it's beautiful parallels between Forrest's mom and Jenny, because there's actually quite a few parallels between them. They even die in the same bed. It is what it is. All of that aside, this kind of video is completely out of my wheelhouse. I don't do these very often. This is the first time doing something like this. But if you liked it, maybe we can talk about doing another one. I do Bible in-depth videos where we go into scripture and dissect passages and actually talk about, context, Greek and Hebrew of what's going on in the passage, stuff like that. Do workout videos. I do EDC stuff. I'm very, very eclectic in my niche on YouTube because I haven't found that niche yet. But come subscribe. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think I've closed my case on this one. Go do hard things.